Hausa man go say fifil. Somebody say more blessings. Thank you. Hi guys, how are you doing this very, very beautiful, wonderful Monday morning? Aderonke says, I owe you stars on Facebook. Go there and buy, my darling sister. Oh, yeah. So today we have our favorite AI couple in the building, um, Henry and Britt Onowole. Henry Onowole and Britt. Somebody said, what about the girl that intended to change my curtains? It's my fault. Hey, the girl has always been kaka. Ah, it's my fault and taste bud's fault. It's my fault.
Since that time, maybe just last
She sent it since I didn't forward it to you, and as I forwarded it to you, to the not, because I was hoping we'll look at it together. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a very special guest in the building, Henry Onowole. Henry Onowole. Ono means road. Wole means enter. Henry, the road we enter. Henry,
Yes.
you dey work out, I mean, you don't lose small weight.
Daddy, please. I've been so busy.
You've been so busy trying to help Bobrisky with AI.
Yeah, I've been busy with work and at the same time trying to hand up my PhD program and
Dr. Henry in the making.
I'm working at the same time. Yeah, but I know it's going to pay off.
So, how do you think AI can help these celebrities? Let's start from there first before we even talk about anything.
Yeah, in numerous ways. You see, I think there is one, one behavior about Africans is when it comes to technology innovation, we are very slow in terms of adoption and integration. Yeah, we are kind of very slow because I don't know. Africa, to me, even though things has evolved, but I can tell you that a large concentration of Africans, when you tell them about innovation, they were like, is it going to make me rich? Am I going to get some money from it? Without even showing interest to get to know about that innovation itself. You understand? Then a lot of them wait till things get bad, or when they start hearing that, oh, one person is making billions of dollars with this. Like now, that the freeze, I experienced, I observed a trend among Nigerian celebrities. I can see everyone going to podcasts in just 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I don't want to mention this. I've seen some people launching their podcast. You understand what I'm saying? Which is good. It's good to actually evolve with change. But there's something Dr. Stephen Akitayo used to say most of the time is when you want to go into a particular business, it is important that you learn about the business, understand the trade itself. You understand? Just like me, as an AI expert, I didn't come here and start telling people come and enroll for AI without spending more time to understand how the technology works itself and how it can revolutionize my own day-to-day life and how it can also help to shaping my own career as an individual. Then I was able to achieve all of these, and I said, okay, I think I have enough adequate knowledge to actually train other people and see the potential in this technology. Now, it is written all over the walls that in the developed world, everyone is shifting to artificial intelligence. Look at, I like using Apple as my use case because I attended this year Apple Intelligence for the first time. I used to read that on the blog, but this time around, I said I must be there in person. And I was fortunate, to be there. That the freeze, I said this, when I went there, I was the only black person that I see around.
Wow.
They are either Indians or Asia. Yes, I have the recording. How did I notice? I saw someone staring at me because I was at the front. And I was like, why is this person staring at me? I know it's not like I dress very well. I put on my suit. And I look around and I didn't see any black person there.
Sorry, hold on a second. All those people saying lies, can you please provide counter footage? He said he has footage to show he was the only one that was there that was black. Can you please provide your own footage to show that he was not?
Go to my page. Oh no, Daddy, please. Britney. I think we have the video here. Can you send the video of my my visit to Apple? Yeah, it's on my page.
Some people will just come, talk, lie, like say they did there.
Yeah, check it. On my page. I took a picture with one of the biggest tech reviewer. It's actually a social media influencer that usually review tech product like Tesla and Apple. His name is Marcus Brown, right? Yeah, Marcus Brownlee is very popular. Then you can't even meet him ordinarily like that. You can see it's on my page. Yeah, there's no lies there. It's actually on my page. Even this guy, I did post it. Nas Ayo, that the fish, you know him now. That guy that used to go to different countries.
Nas Daily.
Yeah, Nas Daily. Yes, I just didn't post that. I will send that to you. We had a dinner. The last event they had in San Francisco, I was there. Man, that's what I'm saying, that the freeze. Because I want to be on top of these things. I was telling someone today, I said the idea of becoming great, it starts with the places you visit, the people around you. You understand? What you invest your money on determines where you will be in the next 5 years. Now, that the piece, when I attended the Apple Intelligence, guess what? I met Apple co-founder there. I met him one-on-one. The only thing, yes, I had a conversation with him. The only thing is, he said, "Happy, I'm sorry, I don't allow selfie." Now, if I didn't go there, I wouldn't have the opportunity of meeting him. But I went there with a mentality because I want to dine with kings. I want to change a narrative. I'm not just here coming to talk about AI. I also network with individuals who are actually technology innovators. That is the only way you can change your story. See, you can pray for 110 days. If the CEO...
Oh, wow. Henry did send his picture, and zooming in the picture, you can see that.
That's me, yes.
Now, so Asians. Now, so Asians fool the picture. So Henry is not lying.
I have more than 20. Just there's no time to be posting a lot of them. I have t-shirts and everything. Yeah, I was there live. You see, Daddy Freeze, imagine Asian, Indians They were there just to celebrate innovation, technology innovation. There is something about visiting places like that or being surrounded by individuals who are thinking about how to change the world. I was telling someone I was able to get to this level not just because of my curiosity, but because of my strategic move in terms of going to the right places. To be in such places is not cheap, Daddy Freeze, to be honest with you. There are places that I pay $10,000. There are places I pay $15,000. Now, when you talk to an ordinary Nigerian here, he will tell you, I want to buy a land in Nigeria. I remember there was a time that if you were telling people that networking or the people you know can be an asset. I understand what that means. You understand? Look, I've met with Adam Jones, which is one of the biggest CNN newscaster. I've met with a lot of people. I've met with Jillian Michael. He's under my, she's a very popular fitness coach. Jillian Michael worth about $40 million.
Absolutely.
I said it to you, Daddy Freeze. Are you getting what I'm saying? Before coming to America, I never imagined I could meet those people. But Daddy Freeze, what did I do? I sat down, I strategized, and I said, this is where I want to be. And I told my wife before I embarked on this journey, I said, I might look so simple, but my dreams are big. You understand? Before I started coming live on Instagram and start connecting with people who are famous or people who are known for some great achievements, I told my wife about my journey. Before I came on your live, I told my wife, I said, in the years or so, I will start going on Daddy Freeze live. It wasn't a coincidence. It wasn't a coincidence. I already have a roadmap of people that I'm going to meet. Now, let me tell you one so that you get prepared. Next year, they are going to have the first time they will be hosting, what do you call it again? FIFA World Club. You know, we used to have UEFA Champions League. Now, there will be a World Cup for clubs, not just for countries. Now, Daddy Freeze, guess what? I already have a strategy how I'm going to meet some of the top players and what I'm going to discuss with them. Now, from January, I will start visiting all the stadiums in the US. This is not tech. When you want to be great in life, you have to strategize. You have to sit there. It's not just about prayer. You understand? Now, my PhD, I've been rounding up this year. I told my wife, I said, before I get to 40, I must have my PhD. It must be ready. I put in the time. I put in the sacrifice. It wasn't easy. That is an asset, and I pay it off immediately. But a lot of
planning is very important.
They doubt. They will say, what will this thing do for me? What will this knowledge do for me? What will meeting this person do? You don't understand. Now, let us use a simple use case of Nigerian entertainment industry. If you observe over the years, anyone that features Wizkid, the person's life doesn't remain the same. Now, can we say Wizkid is more anointed than our pastors? That is controversial. Are you getting what I'm saying? But let me tell you, if you take a picture with Wizkid and Wizkid posts it, I'm telling you, it might be more than a pastor laying his hand on you. These are things we cannot say, but there are principles about life you need to understand. I was telling someone, I said, when I was growing as a young child, going to church, I was being taught that I should not associate with anyone who do not claim to be born again. And I grew up with that mentality. this person does not say I'm a Christian, I'll say I cannot be friends with the person. But I don't know, I was doing myself a lot of bad. It was later that I discovered in life that I'm being surrounded by people who don't even believe in God. The place that I work, they are even something else. You understand? That was what I was taught growing up. But when I grew up and I gained more understanding, that didn't detach my faith from my belief about God. But I came to the realization that when I'm in the place of work, I can't talk about religion. When I want to relate with people, I have to relate with them based on things that we share in common. Maybe things about technology, things about the workplace. This is a different thing that you need to understand. That there was a time that I couldn't even relate to people because of the way I grew up.
Talk about this, as in how?
That one, when I was growing up, okay, I was telling my wife and someone, when I was growing up, I grew up with a mind from at the age of 11. Some people are going to say it's a lie, but I have witnesses. That I'm saying this for the first time live. At the age of 11, that I was already a businessman. I was one of the first people that started football viewing center in Gombe State. At the age of 11, anyone that I'm going to say, anyone that went to All Saints College in Gombe, they know me when I was in GSS1. I was very popular. When I get to class, I tell them everything about sports. That's why I'm looking at some people when I came here. I started a viewing center at the age of 11. I'm not like in Gombe. Anyone that went to All Saints, who went to Gombe State.
Do you speak Hausa?
I was the... Sir? Yeah.
Do you speak Hausa?
I left there when I was 16.
Do you speak Hausa?
Yeah, I do, but not fluent like before. Naija Hausa, Sunana Emine. You understand that the priest? I started that first viewing center. The main person that started Enterprise Viewing Center in Gombe, we used to call him Brother. It started with DST. Anyone that knows Gombe can testify what I'm talking about. When I started the viewing center at the age of 11, I used to go to Gombe main markets and all the people that used to sell meat, because my mom owned a restaurant. I used to go to the market and buy bulk of meat. Then I went to those meat butchers and I told them, I said, I'm going to show. I started showing. I showed a 1996 match, all the Olympics. I showed it. I showed France 98. I used to have over 100 people, come in and they pay money to watch soccer. I started that at the age of 11. Then I grew up with the mentality that I want to be successful. I want to be rich. I grew up in an environment where my understanding is education is very paramount and making money is important. Are you getting that? I grew up with those mindset that you have to be highly educated, you have to be rich, you have to be wealthy. Those were the mentality. Even though I was in the midst of individuals that were wayward, you understand? But in my mindset as a person, I have to be highly educated and I have to be wealthy. And that is why I love doing business. Because I believe it's only through business I can be wealthy. That is my belief. Because my dad was a businessman before he was late. You understand? Then that because of that mindset, when I was growing up, I found out that everything I learned in the church doesn't seem to be true, was affecting me. I cannot, because most of the individuals who are wealthy in the church, they are businessmen. When they come to church, they speak another language, but when they go outside, they say something else. I said, something is wrong. They are not telling me something. And over the years, I started reading other books. it's very difficult, except most especially when you come from a very strong Christian background. You might find it very difficult to break away.
I was telling my mother-in-law that Egypt has found the cure has eradicated malaria totally. So when I was gisting her, somebody in the car now said, to the glory of God. I said, no. This is not be God. The Egyptians did not do it using God. They didn't do it in church or mosque. They did it with science and technology. Now, instead of people listening to you and learning, they are complaining about you sweating. You see, this is the other day I was telling people I was giving them a serious conversation. They were complaining about my hairline. I said, Daddy Freeze, your hair starts from midfield. The matter where they ground, una go ignore them. Tomorrow una go they cry T-pain, Armstrong. Oh, una never see anything. Waiting the happen for Nigeria today. Nigerians deserve them. In fact, Abby, abroad, if Prince William won't talk, they're going to talk about in here. We don't call for come on. The whole King of England, where they put, if they're not putting face for your money, you know if you spend them for UK, in hair don't fall come out. Now me, Daddy Freeze, at 48 years old, if my hair not fall come out, my mama side they lose hair, my papa side they lose hair. Why my hair no go fall come out? They go they laugh. And they wear chopado with diamond. Where cost past the house where you live inside, no be downgrade. You dey inside hot, they thief person data, they yap Daddy Freeze head, say Daddy Freeze head. Meanwhile, most of the people where I post, where they yap me, I look their own head. One guy or God they front like this.
And Daddy Freeze, do you know another perception that a lot of them have? When you are wealthy, they will say, his way is not clean.
His way is not clean because they could not figure it out.
You understand? Just like
their grandpa na poverty by him. Their papa na poverty they deal with him, and their mama them na poverty candidate. Then you can't get money. How? You must be a rogue.
Yeah, that you did something. Just like when I come, like they were like, oh, he doesn't have a job. He's trying to make money. Daddy Freeze, I think we have one of our guests.
Okay.
Yeah, Ashley B. Brittany, what is our handle? Yeah, do you want to talk to her? Yeah, talk to her. Okay, let me just go straight to the point while we are waiting for our guests to join us. I know Daddy Freeze has introduced me, and you guys know I'm a household name here on Daddy Freeze IG Live. My name still remains Henry Onowale. I'm here to talk about how AI can make you, empower you to become ready of the future. The future has a lot of things, in stock, but it depends on those who are prepared. Then AI is one of those skills that can actually change your story, or that can make you to remain relevant in today's world and also the future as well. As you know, I like using Apple as my use case. This year, Apple has stopped the production of a lot of their products, just like iPhone 15. This year is the last time they will ever produce iPhone 15. Just yesterday, they said the Apple Pro Vision, they will not produce it again as well. And what is bringing all this change is artificial intelligence. Now, the product that was released by Apple this year, everything was an AI-based product. And a lot of these big organizations are also investing in artificial intelligence. Now, there's something that has happened in this last week. A lot of big tech companies like Apple, Amazon, and Microsoft, they are now investing in nuclear energy. Yes, to actually power AI, machine learning GPU. They are now investing in nuclear energy. That was the news throughout last week. You see, if you are not future oriented, you cannot be informed about this news, or you cannot be updated. You cannot be current. Because of that passion that I have about the future, that I want to have a greater future. I want to get to where my dad or my mom, they didn't get to. I want to get to where someone who went to my school didn't get to in life, so that they can be inspired. Just as Nelson Mandela is an inspiration to the whole of Africa. Then making moves like this can actually change your life. And we're not here to condemn religion. No. I strongly believe in God. I believe in prayer. Even before coming to this life, I actually prayed. But one thing that the Bible makes us to understand, it said, my people perish for lack of knowledge.
Hosea chapter 4 verse 6.
You understand? Then when your knowledge is not properly applied, you are not going to get success. Then most of us, we go to church and we listen to the same thing. When you listen to something for 3 years and you are not seeing change, that means something is wrong. Then I'm not here to talk about just AI, but I'm here to talk about a skill that will change your current level in terms of finances, in terms of your current state. Now, there is a CEO who said those who will take over the future are individuals who understand how to leverage AI. Is she live? Okay, what is the... Okay, dear, my wife said listening to you.
Okay.
Yeah, the lady is here. Our guest is...
Yeah, what's her handle?
What's her handle?
Okay, I've seen it.
Okay.
I've seen the handle. So just hang on a second. Okay. I want to bring it on. Cut. Okay. So oh wow. It's manager. Come see. I can't see her. I'm trying to see her.
Okay, what's her handle, please?
Let her please send me a request.
Can you tell her to please send that if it's an invite? If she can do that, then that will be easy to bring her in.
Because it's not popping. Yes.
What?
Okay, I've seen her and I've sent a request.
Yeah, I'm here to talk about how you can become an AI expert. We have okay, she's here. Oh, Ashley.
Hello.
Hello, Ashley. How are you doing?
Good evening. I'm well. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Ashley B, if I got that correct.
That's correct.
All right. Henry, do you want to say something before I go into the questioning so we don't keep her too long? Ashley, please introduce yourself and tell us a little about you, and then we go into our questioning.
Yeah, that's fine. Ashley, can go ahead.
Sure. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ashley B. I'm a social media manager expert. I've been doing it for nearly 10 years. I've been on just about every platform. And yeah, I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Oh, welcome, Ashley. Over to you. Henry, what are your thoughts?
Okay, let me just kind of give us the background of how I met Ashley. I went for an event in Atlanta. The event is called Invest Fest. It's a very big event where we have about maybe 20,000-30,000 of black people in color attending that event that's majorly for people in color, and which is one of the biggest, events in the U.S. And the event is majorly focused on how the Black community can empower themselves financially, and also to develop a mindset that will make them to become, will I say, indispensable and elite of the society. Then some of the people invited in that event are the likes of 50 Cent, Curtis, and the likes of Stevie Harvey, the likes of Van Jones. I met him. I took a picture with him. So many influential people in the Black society. Last year, they invited the richest Black man in America was also there last year. Then it's been a great event that has been graced with a lot of individuals, influential individuals who are actually Blacks. Yeah, and that is where I met Ashley. Ashley is actually a journalist, and she interviewed me there. And guess what? We are now business partners.
Wow. 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 Amazing. Now, Ashley, your background. Could you please share some insights about your professional journey and experience in social media management?
Right. Yeah. So I currently work in social media. However, I'm a college trained journalist. That is my first love. And as Henry said, I interviewed him at InvestFest, where we spoke about Right Next Academy and all it has to offer. In terms of social media, I do that in my 9 to 5, and I feel as though I know it like the back of my hand. I understand that this topic is related to social media and AI. So I'm here to talk about how I leverage AI in my daily social media use. His comments are hilarious. You guys are funny.
Ignore them.
Yes. So, yes, I'm here to answer any questions that anyone may have.
All right. All right. All right. Guys, listen, if you are rude in any way or form, that's why I'm wearing my glasses so I can see the dumb people commenting. Now, if you're rude in any way or form, I will have you yanked out. Okay? Listen to this lady. You see, Nigerians, it's like you people love poverty. This is the future. They are selling it to you cheap. And then tomorrow you cry that your government is not working. I've warned you, Sha. Now, our topic is about Nigerian celebs and AI. Let's talk about utilizing AI at Ashley B Media. How are you able to currently employ AI to manage Ashley B Media's social media platforms in terms of efficiency, productivity, and overall usage?
Right. So when leveraging social media and AI together, I work as a one-man band, and as you know, you can't give 100% to different aspects of social media. You just can't do that. I'm not a robot, right? So once AI came onto the scene, especially applications like ChatGPT, I use that like the back of my hand. If I have a question about anything, rather than ask a human, I'll just ask ChatGPT because it knows a lot. When it comes to developing projects or concepts or even video treatments, I also do videography. I'll ask for a shot list. I'll ask for help when it comes to captions. So I'll go ahead and I'll put like a full transcript in ChatGPT, and I'll say like a prompt like make into a short social media caption, and it does just that. Now, when it comes to ChatGPT, you don't want to put your 100% trust in it because it is not a human. So you're only going to use it as a tool to help you get the work done. Obviously, you need to. Oh, am I talking too fast? I'm sorry, guys. I sound like Siri.
No, just ignore them. Ignore them. They're slow. Leave them.
Okay. Yes. When it comes to, like I said, using ChatGPT for social media captions, like I said, I'm a one-man band. I can't use my brain for all of that. So if I have a question, go ahead and put it into ChatGPT. It spits out what I need it to. If I don't like what it says, I'll go ahead and say next or something else. And it gives me a different way to say things. So I love ChatGPT. I'm all for artificial intelligence, especially when it comes, it just works hand in hand with social media really well.
Thank you very much. The people are like, Daddy Freeze, take off your glasses. We want to keep commenting nonsense. Instead of you to learn, I'm wearing my glasses and I'm seeing you guys. You better behave yourselves. Now, AI and the future of social media managers. Do you believe that AI will eventually replace social media managers? Or would it serve as a tool to enhance their capabilities? Before we go into this, explain to the people listening what a social media manager is and how that is a career in the part of the world where you live, because I'm not sure people have social media managers in Nigeria, and even if they do, I don't think it's properly defined as in a proper career space. And then let us discuss how AI can take over that industry if it's even possible. Please go ahead.
Right. So, social media manager is, basically as what it is, somebody who manages social media. So that could be, I do it for 8 hours a day. I mean, some people do it for 24 hours a day. It's just essentially making sure that everything is in order and very concise and manageable for your followers, right? Because just because you think that, so for instance, just because you think that something might be best for your account doesn't mean that it's going to resonate with your followers. So when it comes to social media management, it's also about putting your pride aside and doing what's best for the account. What was your second question? Do I feel as though AI is going to take the job of social media managers?
Yeah.
Yes, the question is, yes, that's what the question is. AI and the future of social media managers. Do you believe that AI will eventually replace social media managers, or would it serve as a tool to enhance their capabilities?
I do not believe that that AI will replace social media managers. Just with the simple fact, as I said in the previous question, it's lacking that humanistic feel. Now, I don't want to jump the gun. I'm not going to say like in 10 years, things may be, they may get caught up into, because these days you can ask Siri, to speak in your language and it'll speak in your language and it may mimic an actual person's voice. So that's the scary part about AI. But I think what makes it scary is the lack of understanding, right? So when it comes to social media management in AI, I think it's more so used as a tool as opposed to doing the work for you, right? Because with AI, there's platforms like Sprout Social or Hootsuite, Facebook Manager that you can go ahead and schedule things, or if you have an article, you can go ahead and drop the link in like Chat GPT and say summarize it for me and make it to a social media caption, and it does that for you. So in a sense, it gives your brain a rest. In a sense, you don't have to work too hard. So I think it's a lovely tool. But do I think it's going to replace social media managers as a whole? No, it's lacking that humanistic feel.
That is awesome. Henry, do you have anything to say about that? What are your thoughts?
Definitely. Daddy Freeze has a lot of followers that come here also to learn. I want to add one thing. I'm not sure if there's a common thing that people know. There's something we call social media planner. Anyone that is making money through social media planner, all our influencers, you can refer them to a social media planner. Daddy Freeze is a social media planner because he makes money here.
Yeah.
Understand? You want to say something, Ashley? Go ahead.
Yeah, I would even go so far to say like an influencer is a social media planner because, you're making money just being yourself and influencing, right? You make money in your sleep that way. Right now, schools in the UK are actually offering it as a course.
As in this thing where we do for social media like this, like play, they don't turn them to course.
Bachelor degree now,
Wow. Social media preneur.
Social media preneur.
Wow.
One of the richest, influencer in the world, someone like Mr. Beast, that the fees, the guy they make up to $100 million, $200 million. Yeah, somebody like Kai Saints. Yeah, those guys are making a lot of money. Then that means it's actually a true profession, and it's going to expand over time with the invention of new technology. If someone like T-Pain said he makes more money being a gamer
than making from music.
You understand what I'm saying? Then these things are only possible with the invention of innovation and technology. Then I also want to give us another perspective to what Ashley was saying. To me, if you ask me, will AI replace social media manager? I can tell you yes.
Why? Why is that, Henry?
I have a reason. I have a reason for that. I have a reason. There's a company called OpenAI. You all know OpenAI. They are the owners of the ChatGPT application that we all use today. And I guess ChatGPT launched us to the world of AI. Recently, they've launched 2 models. Now, let me explain to people what a model actually means. Model is actually things like algorithms that are being trained to exhibit some certain capabilities. Now, the first model that was released by OpenAI gives you the ability to ask questions. You ask him to write an email or you can draft it, right? That was the first phase of the model. Then the second phase was more of the advanced model where you can upload documents and to summarize it for you. Now, there's a new one that was just released about 3 weeks ago. It's called the reasoning model, which is 01. Now, when you ask him something, that is going to reason for about 3-4 seconds. It's actually in preview state right now. Then maybe in 3 or 4 months, we are going to have the multi-modal of that, which will be able to perform a lot of capabilities. Then the fourth one, which they are going to release by next year, is called the AI agents. Then when they release that one, that means that as a social media planner, that AI agent can help you undo your social media. That you don't even need a man. And that is what we're trying to build for Daddy Freeze. Let me see. That is use case 2. Content ideation through trend analysis. Now, there is an intelligent AI technology we can build for Daddy Freeze. This AI technology, we go online and scrape for information related to what Daddy Freeze usually discuss about on all the social media platforms, and it will bring in all this content and even help Daddy Freeze to post the content. Everything can be automated, yes. And Daddy Freeze doesn't have to do anything.
Daddy Freeze, do you have a team or is it just you managing?
I manage everything. My own team. I have a team, but when it comes to the day-to-day work, I do it. The team just does the back-end work.
Okay.
The algorithms. I just do the fun part, the talking, the blocking, the harassing, and then the team gets to do the part that brings in the money.
Okay, so you have some help. Now, if it were just you handling all of that, you have a really large following. I feel as though that could get very overwhelming. In a case like this, then that's when you would utilize the chat, GPT and the other AI tools. But yeah, as Henry said, AI, it's getting very advanced to the point where you really don't need to do anything. You can just sit back and, for instance, when it comes to content filtering, right? So if somebody leaves a nasty comment on your page, Instagram now has a thing where it monitors the comments and it hides it, so it's not out there in the open for everyone to see as it usually would be before that feature was locked in. But Yeah.
Even when we build that AI intelligence for Daddy Freeze, if anyone make any comments that will train with that model, it will block the person automatically. You don't even have to block. Once they make any comment, it will block the person. Yeah.
Now, before I ask my next question, Ashley, could you please tell them if you're single? Because that seems to be bothering them a lot. They are not concentrating. They want to know.
I'm so sorry, but I really appreciate all the lovely comments that you guys are saying in the chat. It means a lot. I'm sorry that my accent is weird. I'm from America. Sorry.
Ignore that. AI empowering social mediapreneurs. In your opinion, can AI assist social mediapreneurs in generating more revenue and expanding their social media presence, similar to the success of Daddy Freeze? I wouldn't say I'm successful yet. I'll say I'm in it to win it. But
you are a successful social media planner.
Yeah, thank you for giving me hope. I appreciate you, Henry. You are far too kind. But let's leave the conversation to the expert. Ashley, what exactly is your take on this particular subject?
Yes, the reason why I feel as though AI can empower social mediapreneurs like yourself and others is because while you may get your social media to where it needs to be, you're obviously going to need some help at the next level, or you might be stagnant at that same level, right? So what you can is go ahead and put your link, your whatever social media platform that you're speaking of that time, go ahead and put that link in ChatGPT, and then put another person's link that maybe a page that you would you would like to mirror or get to that page. Put those two links in ChatGPT. Ask ChatGPT what strategy you should do to get your page to.
Oh wow, like that's pretty advanced.
Yeah. Chat. Listen, don't sleep on ChatGPT. That is a really powerful tool, and it'll spit out information that you would have never even thought of. And then when you read it, you're like, oh my God, why didn't I think of that? Right? So absolutely can empower social mediapreneurs. And especially like if you're like me working by yourself, you can go ahead and you rest your brain a little bit and have it work for you. You know, especially when it comes to like I said, tools like Sprout Social or Hootsuite or even Facebook Manager. You can schedule out posts in advance that you don't even have to worry about. Go live your life. It's scheduled, and you can rest assured that it's scheduled. You know, so definitely, absolutely.
Now, a lot of people are asking, why do you have only 3 followers? You know, these people are they're not going to let us rest. So please, I'll just love you to explain to them so they can concentrate. It's not that it matters to me, but you know, some people, I wouldn't say the word slow, but I'll just try and not imply it. But you know what I'm talking about. So go ahead.
Sure. So yes. So this is my second account where I go ahead and I upload the videos that I'll post on my real account to see if it's fits the Instagram frame. So no words are cut off or anything. So yeah, this is not a fake account. I'm real, very much real.
Okay. Maybe if you tell them if you're single or not, then they can understand if you're real or not. That bothers them.
I'm not single. I'm so sorry.
Oh, guys, heartbreak. All right, let me move to the next question. Bright Next Academy's AI Challenge. What are your thoughts on Bright Next Academy's launching an AI challenge aimed at empowering potential students to develop intelligent AI solutions for Daddy Free's social media empire? Henry is really invested in this. I just want to make more money. So I'm leaving this to Henry. But what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about Bright Next Academy's challenge? What they're trying to do is empower potential students to develop intelligent AI solutions for Daddy Free social media empire, and then consequently be able to develop social media strategy and solutions for other empires, conglomerates, whatever else it is you want to call that kind of work. So, what are your thoughts?
Right. So when it comes, with an account as prominent as yours, with as much followers as it has, I think implementing a challenge Right Next Academy could help both parties, because obviously it's going to bring awareness to Right Next Academy because of already your large following, but also, more ideas. And so, could you, for example, the ice bucket challenge, right? That brought a lot of awareness to ALS, right? So I don't, not sure what the challenge would be yet, but if there is a collaboration of some sort there, I think it could be beneficial. Absolutely.
Yeah, I can add to that just to give people a better perspective of what Ashley was trying to explain and the question asked by Daddy Freeze as well. Then the thing is, Brightness Academy has partnered with Daddy Freeze to develop an AI solution that will help Daddy Freeze to manage his business. Like helping to interact with Daddy Freeze prospective customers and existing customers. Now, this AI solution will help to negotiate price with some of the existing customers. As you know, that most of the time, Daddy Freeze love to give his existing customers like us at least some discounts. Now, Daddy Freeze doesn't need to engage in such conversation anymore. Then the goal of Brightness Academy is to build an AI technology that will do this on behalf of Daddy Freeze, acting as a personal assistant, helping Daddy Freeze to negotiate. Now, if you're a new client and you message Daddy Freeze on WhatsApp, or you send him an email, or you message him on Facebook, this AI chatbot will chat with you, provide you Daddy Freeze rates. This AI chatbot will tell you Daddy Freeze availability. Daddy Freeze doesn't need to tell you when you will be available to come on his live. It will tell you these are the days that Daddy Freeze is available. Even this AI chatbot have the knowledge of when Daddy Freeze will not be available to have you on his live. Now, Daddy Freeze doesn't host people on Saturday and Sunday. Now, this AI chatbot will have this knowledge and consciousness. This AI chatbot also understood the hours that Daddy Freeze can have you on his live. Now we're going to train this AI chatbot to have all of this information
at hand.
Interacting with these clients, whether it's an existing client or a prospective client. Even this AI will go ahead to verify payment on behalf of Daddy Freeze. And once it verifies, it will schedule the invite on Daddy Freeze calendar without Daddy Freeze involvement. Now, let me tell you what is the AI technology that Brightness Academy is starting to build for Daddy Freeze. The first one, it will be an AI assistant for client management. Then the second one, it will help Daddy Freeze with content ideation through trend analysis. Just as I said, it will go online to search for content related to the things that the Freeze usually discuss on his platform. Then the third one, it will help Daddy Freeze with sentiment and engagement analysis. Now, as we're having this live, there will be an AI algorithm that will be tracking what people like the most. Now, from the observation, some people already thought, I'm sorry to say this, but falling in love with Ashley in their hearts. And you can see what I'm saying. The algorithm is going to capture that. The algorithm is going to capture the part that, you only have 3 followers. The algorithm will also capture the parts that they like about Daddy Freeze. How many reactions that she had when she made a particular statement or answer a particular question. The AI will do this and will help Daddy Freeze to prepare the right content that his audience will appreciate. The next use case is automated moderation of community interaction.
Ashley, what are your
We know that
thoughts on that? What are your thoughts?
I think it's a step up from what's already offered by Meta. You know, you guys go to the DM section. There's like a Meta AI bot that if you can ask it questions, then it's going to answer similar to ChatGPT. But what Henry's talking about is it's taking a step further because it's basically vetting the people who are trying to talk to you before they get to talk to you, right? So it's not wasting your time. Right? You have a team, as you said, that handles the back end. But what if they could be doing something else because the AI bot is taking care of that task?
And finally, one thing the AI tool will also do for that, the freeze. Anyone that say anything that is against your community guideline, the person will be automatically blocked. Then you don't have to stress yourself. Even though if you want the AI chatbot to actually reply the person that the freeze, it will do that on your behalf.
Wow.
Yes. Thank you so much, Ashley. Thank you for your time. We appreciate you.
Okay.
Ashley, next time you come, be single so that they can be happy. I'm joking. Oh no.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Ashley. Lovely, lovely having this conversation with you, and I did learn a lot. God bless you, Ashley. Do have fun.
Bye.
Henry.
Yeah.
So
we have another guest. Her name is Ruth, who is our AI business analyst / product owner instructor. That is, I think she's live. She's joining with Brightness Academy IG page.
okay.
Brightness Academy IG page. Brittany, can you confirm that? Then once she join, tell her to send a request. Tell her to send a request. The request that the fees will be coming from Brightness Academy, that is our AI business analyst / product owner. While we are waiting for her, let me just go straight to the point. Brightness Academy is an e-learning platform that teaches people hands-on experience and also help them to understand how AI work. Then if you want to embark on an AI career, we have a lot of courses that can help you to embark on those careers with the support of our mentors, instructors, and also hands-on projects. Then one of the courses that is coming up on November 2nd is our AI business analyst / product owner. This course is a combination of theoretical knowledge and hands-on. There is a 90 days project where we will be building an AI intelligence solution to help manage the free social media business. Now, a lot of people used to ask, what kind of hands-on skill? You see, with this, that means you can help a lot of influencers or social media trainers to build an AI solution that will help them to manage their business. You can become a consultant. Then if you want to get real-life hands-on experience, this is the class for you. AI business analyst / product owner. Then if you're a business analyst, a program manager, a project manager, a product manager, I would advise you, if you are looking for a real-life hands-on experience, this is the class for you. It is practical. There is a 90-day challenge. There will be a requirement gathering section with Daddy Freeze. It's a life project to build an AI intelligence solution to empower Daddy-Free's social media empire. I'm saying it again. It is for 2 weekends. November 2nd, November 3rd, November 9th, and November 10th. Somebody said I should take water. Let me take water. November 2nd, November 3rd, November 9th, and November 10th. AI business analyst. Oh, we have Woods here. Our instructor is here.
Hello, how are you all?
How are you doing? And welcome to my live.
Thank you, I'm good. How about you?
I'm good. Please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you.
All right, so my name is Uruj, and I will be your AI instructor. So about my some of the background, it's that I have graduated as a software engineer, but dive into the business analyst world. So I have around more than 4 years of experience in the business analyst. So what I actually do is to bridge the gap between technical and functional requirements, and to elucidate most of the requirements and refine them and create some of the documents for the refinements, for the requirement refinement, and more of the diagrammatic views of that requirement. So it's kind of like that.
Oh, that is so wonderful. Um, I would love us to talk about some very important things. We're talking about AI. Can you share some strategies on how to identify areas within existing businesses and business processes where AI can add substantial value, enhance efficiency, or solve specific business problems?
Okay, so what exactly is that? Firstly, we need to understand what is the exactly business process we are diving into it, because there are various industries where this AI will lie into. So, firstly, what business analysts do to understand what process the person is going in, and based on that process, we usually map that process and engage our stakeholders within that. We have to be in one-to-one communication with the stakeholders. Stakeholders, you mean the people who are actually not involved in this IT world, but they are just using the system. They are the users of the system, right? So we engage with them, and we usually find out what are their pain points, where they're feeling like, oh, this is a problem we are facing. So based on that, we come up with some of the major issues and give them a solution for that. And we can provide some of the we can give them some task or decision that give them benefit. They can choose from that, and they can provide many of the solutions with themselves, right? So if I give you the example of one of the cases here is that, so recently what I work in one of the environment is that there was a customer success team, right? So there were many customer support tickets were coming in. There are huge queue of the tickets, right? So for the AI perspective, what we did, we actually trained AI for some of the common queries. Like common queries that what are your, suppose if we say that it's kind of a academic tool. So there are very common queries, courses you have and all that. So we trained AI based on the common questions, and AI handle those common questions efficiently. Like most of the queries were answered by AI, and now the team has more time, more focus to analyze those of the queries which has to be actually the query, right? So that's how it's done.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Well put. Well put. This is really an interesting session, Henry. And I'm really happy that we have this opportunity here to learn.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
so let's talk about the various processes and the various process modeling techniques such as UML, flowcharts, value stream, mapping, SIPOC, BPMN, and swim lanes in analyzing, designing, and optimizing AI driven projects. What are these for some of us that are newbies in this AI world? Can you please throw
Okay.
some light on what those are?
So actually, these are the diagrams that drives from the requirement we are gathering, right? So if I explain you, these diagrams are basically created just to minimize the understanding process, just to clarify the complex requirements in the most easiest way, right? So, if I explain a bit, so each of the process modeling diagrams or techniques you just mentioned has its own strength in analyzing, obviously, and optimizing AI driven projects. So, basically, if I explain you a bit for the UML and flow charts, are for
Yeah.
visualizing the system requirements and workflow. It's the easiest way, like you are just describing, you're starting from this point and you are ending at this point, and you are just bridging the gap of the functional requirements.
Hmm.
And if you dive into the BPN and swim lanes, that are actually useful for mapping out processes, especially in AI project. So it usually used when multiple actors, or if in a layman language, if I explain the actor, is that stakeholders or the users are interacting within the system, right?
Hmm.
So they usually help to identify where automation or AI can replace manual tasks, like that.
Hmm.
And we do have one more diagram, that is value streaming mapping. So that actually focuses on identify some of the bottlenecks within the system, some of the pain points that usually stop us to uh, 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 stop us to complete the flow start to the end. So that's how we describe what are the bottlenecks by using the value streaming diagram. And then we have last diagram that you mentioned. It is SIPOC, that is supplier, input, process, output, and customers. So this
We call it
actually
CPOC. You can call it
CPOC.
CPOC.
Yeah, CPOC. It's actually a short form, but if you abbreviate it, it's like supplier, input, process, output to the customer. It's actually the process. It's starting from the suppliers, then we take the input, then we process that, then it's some kind of output, and then we delivering to the customer. So actually, it's a high level view of the process, which actually crucial for aligning AI implementation with business objectives. So these are the some diagrams that you asked me to clarify. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. It sounds strange to me. I'm like, wow, this AI has a lot of work. So, guys, these are some of the things you're gonna learn. Thank you, Tayo Walej. God bless you, bro. These are the things you're gonna learn at Bright Next Academy if you do join our lovely brother here, Henry, and his family. That is Brittany and everybody else at Bright Next Academy as they put you through all these wonderful topics. So I want to ask, I've got quite a few things to ask. Henry, am I allowed to ask more questions?
Maybe we should ask the last one, Woods. What do you think those who enroll for our upcoming AI business analyst slash product owner will learn in regard to the AI solution that we are building for the free social media business? What we've created all the use cases. We've been working on this project for maybe over 8 weeks now, right? It takes a lot of stress. Then maybe you want to give them some highlights of what they will learn, because a lot of individuals have called me. They said they attended several boot camps, and at the end of the day, they didn't acquire any hands-on experience. Some of them said they couldn't get a job, And at Brightness Academy, now you are a seasoned AI business analyst and AI technical business analyst, right? We promise that we are going to teach them and prep them for interviews, right? And also, they are also going to engage in a 90-day challenge where they will learn how to create all those artifacts that you mentioned from swim lane, BPML, wireframes, journey map, process flow, use case, software architectural diagrams, use case diagram, sequence diagram, so many of them, and how to lead brainstorming section, how to create prototypes, and all different tools, collaboration tools, requirement gathering tools, visual diagram tools. These are lots that are going to learn. Then, can you try to, give us what exactly are they going to learn from this class? I know it's loaded. It's about 4 weekends, and after that, we're having a 90 days challenge. 2 weekends and 90 days challenge. Go ahead.
Okay. So, if I start comparing with the other courses with this one, so the main thing which I want to highlight is the industry knowledge with the AI thing, right? So usually in the most of the courses we get the theory, but we don't get the practical implementation, which actually requires to build up in your job, in getting a good position like that, right? So until you don't play with the use cases, until you don't play with the real life scenarios, you're not able to learn anything, right? So here in this Next Academy, what exactly is it? We have a theory, but we do have theory with the practical implementations, which give you hands-on practice for various diagrams, various techniques, various elicitation techniques. Like it will give you the very indulge in industry knowledge, that whenever if you are going to interview or something, they usually ask you some of the cases and you have to prepare some of the diagrams at the right front of it. Until you don't have the knowledge of the right technology, right design, you cannot do it. So for this one, I usually admire this quality of Brightnext, that they give you the hands-on implementation, and you will be doing by your own self. You will be learning for various use cases, not just the theory. So yeah.
Great. Just
Can I ask
so
one question, Henry?
go ahead at the phrase. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't want us to answer.
Just one question, and that is, what advice would you give to aspiring AI business analysts and product owners who are looking to develop these skills with Brightnext Academy? AI business analyst product owner course, and this is scheduled to start on the 2nd of November. What advice would you give these people?
Okay. So first of it, we usually work with this industry without the AI thing. We used to have everything with our own, but as you know, the technology grows. It is very crucial to learn the AI and then indulge with our systems, right? So my advice would be to focus on building a strong foundation in both business analysts and AI technologies. It is actually the combination. It's just not a business analyst thing. We are going to combine. We are going to ace your lives and going to teach you what business analyst is, but with the AI technologies, right? So it's a two-way thing. And understand, so if I describe a bit more, so the understanding of fundamentals of AI, like machine learning, natural language processing, or data analytics, it is very important in the business analyst thing, right? So if we are going to learn it, if we are going to practically implement it, it will obviously benefit in our roles as well. So I would advise to learn it, to do every process modeling, requirement gathering, stakeholders management, and etc. But with the use of AI.
Thank you very much, Rose. I hope I got that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right,
Rouge.
absolutely.
Rouge. The U is
Rouge.
silent.
No.
Rouge.
It's not silent. It's uruj.
Gurus.
Okay, Rouge.
Yeah.
I love learning people's names in other languages. It's
Oh,
really intriguing. So Henry, let me hand over to you. What are your thoughts?
Okay, I just want to add some few information because I know people are always curious. What is the course module? I'm going to run through the course module quickly. We have integrating AI in business process approach. Just like what Wood said, you understand what is machine learning, the branches of machine learning like supervised learning, unsupervised reinforcement learning. You understand all the AI and machine learning models and how they are being integrated in the real world. Then the second module is adoption of elicitation techniques in AI project implementation. The third one is employee process modeling approach in AI project implementation. Then the next one is application of solution evaluation approach in AI project implementation. Then second to the last, we have integrating strategy analysis techniques in AI project implementation. And lastly, we have integrating stakeholder engagement plan in AI project implementation. Then while you are taking these classes, you are going to, Wood is our lead instructor for this class. For the first time, Brightness Academy decided to have 4 instructors for this class only.
Oh
You can
wow.
see, we want the instructor to actually specialize on each of those modules that I've mentioned. Are you getting it? And while you are taking this class or while you are working on the project, you'll be exposed to a lot of technologies like Miro, like Lucid Charts, like Product Map. You will learn how to create minimum viable products, MVP. You will learn how to create product map. A lot. Some of the tools are VSM Studio, Smartly, Plant UML. We also have this tool for prototyping. What's that tool called again? The tool for prototyping?
that is balsamic, or you can say the storyboard. Sorry,
Storyboard. Yeah, that is the one I was.
Actually, there are various tools for the wireframing. I personally prefer balsamic as well, but it's actually paid, so usually people do not use it.
Then
But mhm.
let me add something again. Wood has done a video on each of these technology where she explained how to use those technology. Then one thing you are going to benefit from Brightness Academy, because a lot of people will ask, can I become an AI business analyst and product owner in 4 days? No. But what we did is, after the 4 days program, we are going to migrate you to our community. Then we have a community where Woods is one of the experts in those community, where you will have questions and she'll be able to answer you, and you will also have access to all the recordings. How she created the MVP, how she created all those process flow diagrams. You are going to watch the recording in that community. And after that, you will now engage in a 90 days project where you will be expected to engage in a daily activity. And in those daily activity, there will be an artifact that you'll be expected to create. Maybe product business requirements. You are going to learn how to create user stories. Now, when it comes to user stories, we have functional, non-functional user stories. There are user stories that are technical in nature. There are user stories that are non-technical. But now,
What is a user story? What is a user story, Henry?
User story is actually a business requirement that it fits.
Okay.
Then user story is actually, how am I going to put it? is actually a way of capturing business requirement in a standard form, where you have the description of the business requirement and you have what we call an acceptance criteria. Are you getting? Then the acceptance criteria are those points that satisfy how that technology should be working from a user interface perspective or from a US experience. If I'm not mistaken.
All right.
Ruth is here, she's an expert. Then, as I said, this class is not just an ordinary program. If you want to be in the community for 1 year, you'll be empowered. It's not like after you learn for 3 months and you said, no, we have a community where you can be there until you become highly competent and proficient. It's a community of intellectuals. You can saw the people I'm bringing. Now, me and Ruth are able to connect because we understand the same language. Me and what's her name again? Ashley, we're able to connect because we understand the same language. Language of what? Language of technology innovation. Are you getting them? Now, do you know what technology has done for me? Technology has helped me to cultivate the skills of networking. Just as I was telling Daddy Freeze, I came from a very religious background that when I see someone who's not a Christian, I cannot relate with them. But now me and Ruth can be here and talk about tech for the next 5 hours. Are you getting what I'm saying? And now we are doing innovative things. We want to, you see, let me tell you something. There will be a point that I'm going to bring people from Harvard University. I will bring them here.
Wow.
Why would they come? Because of how knowledgeable I am, how informed I am about the tech space, about artificial intelligence. In one of the lives, I will be bringing one of the famous professors in the field of methodology, Professor Roberts. He's supposed to be here today, but due to some health issues, he couldn't make it. We are going to bring him here. I'm able to relate with these people because of my level of awareness, my understanding of where the world is heading. You see, one thing that technology information does, it unifies you with other people, just like soccer. Soccer brings people from different parts of the world together. That is the same thing technology does as well.
All right. It's been wonderful hosting you, Henry. Can we give out the numbers so people who are interested in learning?
I'm going to give out the number. I want to say a quick thing. If
Okay.
you are a parent and you have kids from the age of 15, this is the time to enroll them in AI classes. We accept kids from the age of 15 plus. Then, if you are someone that have been in the US or any part of the world and you have been struggling in terms of career, Brightness Academy will help you to fix that career stagnation. If you have been struggling financially or you don't know how to position yourself to get a good job that will liberate you from financial stagnation, Brightness Academy program, AI program will help you. Then our AI business analyst product owner course is designed for those who are current business analysts, product owner, project manager, program manager. See, don't rule yourself out. You might be 40, you might be 50. I came to America like 5 years ago. Look at the way I've been able to transform myself. I have an e-learning company. I have my 9-to-5 job. Next year, I'm launching my AI consulting company. We're already working with it. We're already working on it, which is aware. We're already working on it. I will come here and I will talk about it. That is it. You just need to move with the right people. And when you are receiving information like this, you are meant to accept them in faith and act quickly. Then, as I said, if you are in any part of the world, France, Germany, North America, or you are in Asia, location is not a barrier. I'm about to call the number, dial in the number. If you cannot get a job in Greece, but I can tell you, you can get a remote job. We can teach you how to become a freelancer. Look at Root. Root is also a freelancer on Upwork. Are you get what I'm saying? That is why we are bringing in professionals. If you cannot get a real job from a company, you can become a freelancer. Root has made over $20,000 on Upwork in just 1 year. She's going to teach you how to become a freelancer on Upwork, on Fiverr. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes. She's going to teach you the skill. You are going to learn hands-on experience. She's going to show you some of the projects she has worked on. Even that, please, can you tell them the PowerPoint slide, that the proposal we sent to you about your the AI project we want to build for you? We sent that.
It's amazing, bro.
18 pages. We showed him the step by step what we want to do.
As in, even myself, I weak.
We are not joking. You are going to learn hands-on experience. It's like a practice. It's like becoming a medical doctor. This is a skill that will be with you for life. If you acquire this skill, you will never go poor and go hungry again. I'm telling you. You see, let me tell you, skills like this can open a lot of doors for you. Let me tell you, without technology, maybe when I reach out to Ruth, she might not want to respond to me. Maybe if I reach out to Ashley, she might not want to respond to me. When I went to the Apple Intelligence, the CEO, the co-founder of Apple, might not want to even talk to me. But because of tech was my easy way or easy passport or gateway to be able to talk and network with a lot of people. Are you getting what I'm saying? That is why I told that the freeze. I said, if whiskey should anoint someone and be the person on his life, that person might not be poor again. Are you getting it? Then,
if he knows what to do with it.
AI is a skill that can make you exceptional. You see, with this AI that I'm talking about, it will make me to go on CNN, on CNBC, everywhere, because the knowledge cannot be denied. When I talk about it, they said, man, you are saying something that really makes a lot of sense. Okay, the number to call is +1 802 839 0484. It's also our WhatsApp number. I've said if you have been in abroad 5 years, 10 years, a man called me yesterday. He said, I've been in the US, in Canada for 10 years. I don't have a job. If you need a job, call. Don't call me and be telling me, after doing this course, will I get a job? Asking that question, you will not get a job. That is just the truth. Ruth is here. She's a freelancer and she has a day job as well. And she's also an instructor. Are you getting it? Then if you've been in abroad for 5 years and 10 years, see, I'm able to afford to come under the freeze line because I have a job. I can pay my mortgage and I can also pay the fees fee. And I can also build a business. What makes it possible? My AI skill, my technology skills. If I don't have the money, I cannot be coming here 2 or 3 times in a month. No. AI is that skill that will change your life. And I want to tell you something. Maybe you've been in America for 5 years, 10 years, and you said, oh, this thing I cannot learn it. Let me tell you, it's just like there was a time when we were growing up as a child that you were even struggling to learn A, B, C, D, and 1, 2, 3. And your mom will say, no, you missed this part. You didn't say C. You said A, B, D, E, F. Your mom said, no, start again. That is the same thing. This AI is like learning A, B, C, D. You just need someone to encourage you. You need to be in the right community. When I came to the US 5 years ago, I don't think I will be able to communicate eloquently the way I'm doing today. I'm not even at that level. But because I put myself in the right community and I was under the right mentorship, and I also had faith in the people who were mentoring me, I was able to get to this level. Then what we are saying, that we're encouraging you, come and join our next AI business analyst / product owner course to liberate yourself from every form of career stagnation and also make yourself relevant for the future of artificial intelligence. Then the number to dial or the WhatsApp number is +1 802 839 0484. Location is not a barrier. You are in UK, you are in Canada, you are in Germany, you have done one course before, you didn't get a job. I am encouraging you, come and enroll for this course. We have a community. You see my community, I will bring a lot of individuals, professionals, that you are going to learn from them and be inspired by their story. Then moving forward, I'm going to bring a lot of professionals on the Freeze Life so that you can get that inspiration. We are not here to lie or try to scam you. No. We are here to empower you with a skill that will put you ahead. Daddy Freeze, Britney is saying, can you pin the number +1 802 839 0484?
Okay.
And please share this video. Share it on all your social media platforms. Share it on your WhatsApp group. Share it on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, please share this video. The only way you can be a blessing to others is by sharing this video. Because I'm telling you, the person that you share this video to might be your destiny helper. Don't take this as a joke. I'm telling you the truth.
Absolutely.
Might be the person that will empower you.
Learning AI is better than doing Yahoo. But Nigerians, they don't use Yahoo courses.
I want to say something. You might not have the money today, but the person you share the recording might have the money to actually enroll, and by the time the person acquires the skill and get a job, the person might be a blessing to you. I'm just trying to give you the scenario. You might not have the money, but the person you share the recording to will come back and say, oh, thank you so much for sharing this information with me. Are you also interested? And the person might just be the good Samaritan that will change your story. Then what we are saying today, come and join Brightness Academy, our upcoming AI program. Now, if you want to delve into artificial intelligence, let me not lie to you. The best skill to acquire is AI business analyst / product owner. It will empower you with the skill to be able to interface with business and also with the technical team, which is the AI engineering team. If you are an AI engineer who does not understand how to interact with the business, it might be difficult for you to even climb the ladder. Then this is the best skill to acquire. Do you have one last thing to say?
Before she says the last thing, let me call out the number. Someone is asking for it. +1 802 839 0484. All right, go ahead, Ruth.
Yeah, to me, I would really recommend and advise you all, the young generation and whoever who is looking to engage into this world, to join this course, because it will definitely increase your hands-on practice and will give you the real insight of the world, what exactly is required in the industry, not just the theoretical based thing. So I would really appreciate and recommend all of you to reach out to the given number and register for yourself. And I would be very happy to answer your queries too.
And thank you, Woods. Thank you so much. One more last thing. This course does not require coding. It is not a coding skill. That is why I said this is an essential skill for you to learn. If you're trying to delve into the world of AI, this is the class for you. Anywhere you are in the world, if you have been struggling in terms of career, finances, I'm telling you, the good thing about Binance Academy, we have a community that can sustain you and accommodate you for 2 years, where you don't have to spend too much money. And I can break it down. Once you pay for the 4 days class, all you need to do is to renew your $100 monthly subscription. That is all. Just $100 monthly subscription will make it so easy and flexible. I don't think there is any learning platform where you learn live hands-on experience that is as cheap as this. Some people are saying how much. Reach out, we'll give you all the details. Reach out to the number on the screen, +1 802 839 0484. If you are a parent, you have a child that is 15 in college, please enroll them in this AI business analyst. These are the kids that will take care of you. If you empower them with the right skills, with the right knowledge, you will not need to take them to pastor for deliverance. This all alone will deliver them. The Bible said the just shall be delivered by knowledge. Thank you.
Knowledge. God bless you. Thank you, Rouge, and thank you, Henry. The numbers once again are +1 802 839 0484. I'll take that number again. +1 802 839 0484. Do take care of yourselves, guys. Stay blessed and send a text message to that number now. +1 802 839 0484. God bless you guys. See y'all later.
Thank you, Daddy. Bye. Bye. Yeah. Thanks, Mooch.